Hi, I'm Chris Siegel, Vice President of Product Development for SATCO. And in this episode of Spotlight, we are going to be talking about our door frame Troffer Retrofit kits with Dom Surse, the product manager for this category. So Dom, tell us a little bit about what we have here.
These two families are launching with a variety of sizes. We have a 2x2 shown on the table today, both center basket and flat panel designs, but we also have these available in 1x4 and 2x4 sizes.
Which is the more popular, the 2x4s, the 4x?
2x2s and 2x4s are equally popular, just depends on the application.
Okay, and these are readily available to go into just about any installation today.
As with any retrofit scenario, compatibility is always a paramount question. So it's always advised to do a test install if possible, request for a sample. But these are designed with a very low profile thickness so that they don't impede in the depth of the troffer too far, and it allows for greater compatibility. Specs on these are pretty wide ranging for commercial applications where you normally find a troffer. So 120, 277 volt input, 0 to 10 volt dimmability. So these products have CCT and wattage selectability. There's two switches on the driver here and here.
And then once you set it, let's talk about the installation process. How easy or difficult is this to install into an existing troffer?
Sure. Troffer retrofits are very easy to install. You usually start by installing the brackets into the ceiling. They simply fit between the T-grid and your fixture, and they supply the hinge and latch locations for your new door frame.
So you move the door that's existing, and then you pop those in, and then you're ready to go with this.
And typically you're dealing with a prismatic or a parabolic troffer, so you'll remove that piece. It'll expose the fluorescent lamps. You remove the lamps, get access to the incoming power, hang the brackets first, and then hang the door by the latches onto the brackets. Use the security cables to hold the door up while you do the wiring, and then shut the door.
And all your wiring is here ready to go.
Very simple wiring, just typical single phase 120, 277 volt power.
And there's no difference between the installation of your typical flat panel and the center basket.
No, the installation is very similar. They use the same bracket design, same mechanical design, just basically a different appearance for what you're looking for in your space.
So this is for visual purposes.
Very much. You could compare it to trims on a downlight.
We talked about getting a sample and making sure that the retrofit kit fits into the existing fixture, the existing troffer that's installed. So what we have here is an existing 2x2, and we're going to remove the door frame of this, and then you're going to give us a little bit of an explanation of how we install.
Sure. Yeah, the first step obviously is to remove the lens. Then you insert our brackets between the T-grid and the host body. And then finally you'll hook the door into the bracket on the hinge side.
Okay.
Lower the door down, and it'll set into the latch side. Now you'll notice this one isn't actually coming all the way down flush with the body of the fixture, and that's because this is an example of an incompatible housing.
Okay.
So the problem with this one is that the end cap features for the low profile fluorescent lens are in the way of this new LED door.
Gotcha. Okay, so that's why understanding the fixture that you have installed will be compatible with the retrofit kits before you begin the installation.
Absolutely. If you have a large project, definitely call us and ask for a sample. We'll ship you a sample kit. You can do a test install to guarantee good fit before the entire project arrives.
Excellent. Okay, here we have a standard 2x4, and this has your standard lens on it. And so what we want to do is we're just going to remove this, and we've already removed the lamps that were in here. So talk us through what our next steps are to install this door frame kit.
Sure. Well, the first step is going to be to add the hinge and latch brackets. They simply fit between the T-grid and the host body. And then you'll want to remove the ballast cover to expose the black and white leads and the ground lead and any dimming wires you may need to connect with, and run those around. And then we can insert the door, hinge side first. Let's go like this.
Okay.
And then we can connect the safety cables to the other side to support the door open while we do the wiring.
Okay.
Make our CCT and wattage selections, and then close the door and latch it. It's that easy.
And this can be done while the troffer's installed, and it's probably easier done up there than it is done on the table.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's very awkward with gravity fighting against you. When it's up in the ceiling, you have the weight of the host body holding the brackets down and in place.
And then you also have the advantage of having the safety cables.
Yes, sir. And this is a great advantage versus a brand new fixture because you can see the size of this host fixture is a lot to dispose of. And if you've got a whole project worth of these large steel bodies, it can be quite expensive. And
So
time
it's
consuming.
a labor saver and a waste saver.
Absolutely.
All right, very good. Dom, thank you very much for the quick explanation and introduction to the door frame kits. And for this product and all other energy saving products, please visit us at satco.com.